Hey guys, this is Mr. Champlin. I'm here to go over properties of parallelograms. This episode, we are going to focus on opposite angles. We've already made a video about opposite sides, so if you've not checked that out, please check that out. Okay, so to show the properties of parallelogram, the parallelogram contains opposite angles that are congruent. And we show this by looking at angle A. It's going to be congruent to angle C by drawing this little arc, just a single arc and a single arc. And this shows that these two angles are congruent. As well as in a parallelogram, angle D and angle B are congruent. And notice that I use two little arcs to show that these two are congruent to each other. But notice that A only has one arc, so therefore A and D are not congruent. So thus again, A and C are congruent, and D and B are congruent. Now how do we write the notation? So coming back down to our property chart, we're going to look for the properties of opposite angles. And what are they? Well, opposite angles are congruent. So they're congruent. And then we are going to write the notation by saying that angle A is congruent to angle C, as well as angle B is congruent to angle D. And we do this by, and this is how we draw it. We have a what looks like a triangle with a missing side or a backwards arrow. So that's our angle symbol. So angle A is congruent, and remember the congruent symbol is the equal sign with a squiggle above it. So angle A is congruent to angle C, as well as angle B is congruent to angle D. So we just showed that opposite angles are congruent by writing the notation. And we also showed that opposite angles are congruent by drawing it on a diagram. All right, guys. I hope this video was informative. If you do have any questions, please feel free to email Mrs. Gloss or I, Mr. Champlin, or you can also ask us questions on Google Classroom. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and healthy.